What is going on, guys? So, in the last episode, you guys saw me leave off with starting the demolish of this train. Now, this train has a lot of resources in it. Now, with that, I'm going to have to offload it. Or, I won't have to offload it per se, but I will have to build a couple things in order to do what I'm doing in this episode, which is going to involve a bunch of storage drawers. As you see, my inventory is still insanely full. And I need to get a bunch of stuff out of here that I do not need on my person 24/7. Now, that I think I should be all right. So I'm going to throw those two items in there to take those last two places. Now, obviously, I still have some of my mine colonies stuff in there, which, sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm all better now, though. But I think we're going to start out by laying out an area for our little train station. That's the word I was looking for. Or not train station, but iron ore. There. Now I need a bucket of lava. I think I'm going to be using the different styles of lava, or not lava, of deep slate for this. I do like the different textures because using chipped, you get all sorts of different ones. So I'm going to cook this all down into its original slate form by quick smelting it all at once. Utilize that as the base of the floor for this station that I'm going to be building. This warehouse, I don't know why I keep saying station, but this warehouse is going to be something wild. Looks like all of that has been turned into its normal gate or normal counterpart. So let me go ahead and pick all of that back up. And yes, that is all deep slate. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to lay out a rough outline of what I'm going to be doing here with the deep slate, and then I will show you guys exactly what my plans are here. I think those trees might end up having to go on the other side here. But I'm going to, like I said, without further ado, I am going to start laying out the area. All right, so I got a little ahead of myself. As you see, I am force loading the area of this little storage station. I say little, but as you see on the bottom left over here, I have claimed 25 out of 500, force loaded 16 out of 25. Now, I don't know if that can be altered in the configs, but that is saved there. And as you see, it's rather large. And so I'll zoom out here. I'm in free cam. And as you see, I got a little ahead of myself and put a little bit of a roof on it. Now the roof is made out of fir planks and oak planks. I do still need to texture it a little bit, change it up some, add a little bit of extra stuff on it. But I think I'm going to actually utilize the right side of it over here, generate like resources, so I can actually utilize it to make my gold, iron, zinc, copper, and possibly brass if I feel like actually making that utilized, or actually feel like making that uh, do its own thing, or actually run the process of automating brass. I'm not too big on that. I'm not too worried about that because I will be able to get brass later on. But obviously over there, I'll have to generate tough, diorite, andesite. I have a whole bunch of cobblestone that I can run through, so that's not too big of a deal. Now I will have to generate that with that small little cobble generator. On the other side over here, this is going to be where my actual storage room is. And as you see, it is lit up because this area was a spawn point that was not deal with. I do have an entryway for getting in here. The train offload is probably going to come through the roof or through the top of this tunnel that I have here. I do like this tiny layered cobblestone slabs. I'll probably use that for my other tunnels as well. I do really like how that looks. Now, I will need to add in windows. I'm probably going to put a round window up here with probably something spinning, like utilizing a giant water wheel up there to look like fans spinning for circulation or ventilation of air through there. Now, I do want some windows overlooking this area. I do like how this looks. I don't think I'm ever actually going to put a wall or a building around it because I do like it being able to see it, being able to actually watch what it's doing. I think it's cool. Now, obviously, I still have a lot of work left to do, so we'll see how far we're able to get in this episode as in the ideas of like actually starting the generation of stuff. I do still need to run power over to free farm over there, which is going to take a lot of electrical connectors and a lot of diamond charged wires. Run all of that power over there, and it's just going to be a lot. And obviously, you know, I need that area to be running because that is where I do patient. So if we actually take a look in a backpack here, we can see what blocks we currently have to utilize. Now, I do have some diorite, only 7 of it. Don't think there is a way, but there might be a way to generate diamonds on it. Actually make diamonds. I don't think there's a way to actually make diamonds. As far as I know, and as far as I capable of understanding, I don't think there is a way of actually doing it. Now, I do know on like Mr. Beardstone's world, he does have a way of doing it. I don't know exactly what that way is. Hard. Crushing that stuff will get diamond shard. Now, I don't think there's a way of doing it, as I believe those are just mineable. And then, I mean, obviously there is a way to do miner and the mechanic over there, but that doesn't all. I'm gonna have to look into Mr. Stone stuff and see what like add-on he has in order to create diamonds like that. Because I would like to be able to make a diamond farm. That obviously, because diamonds, dude. Like perfect. That'd be amazing. Oh, hello, creepers. But yeah, so I'm gonna get working on actually finalizing the outside of this building, and at I think right now, honestly, best bet would be some of cobble cobblestone is what I have the most abundance of for this build. It's just what I have the most of. If you look over in here, I mean, I have the deep plate and whatnot from all of that other stuff before, but I mean, I do have a bunch of tough as well. I think I'm gonna move the tough into the box, but as of right now, what I'm currently guessing the most of is probably still cobblestone. So you have a decent. Let me take this out of. I'm gonna throw it in, and just to see exactly how much stuff I really have. Those make double wide packs. All of the tough out of all of the can, because honestly, I might be able to use. If I'm able to utilize the tough, that would be fantastic. Styles of you can get from tough. Yep. How did you still spawn in here? Go away. Or not welcome. Let me see. Yeah, I've got some more tough in here. I've got like gravel I can utilize for different things, but I don't think I really utilize gravel for anything fancy. So let me go ahead and see. Got a decent amount of tough. I might be able to make that work for the majority of the building and just texture it with not quite certain. But that is for a later time because it is my bedtime now. So I'm gonna go hit the hay and yeah, get back to working on this tomorrow. So it'll be a couple hours for me. All right, guys. So as you see in my hand, I have what's called a trowel. Now that trowel will come in handy for one thing and one thing only, and that will be when it actually comes to filling in the blocks over here, which I think I'm actually gonna go with tough for the walls. Now with the tough, obviously there are different variations you can make utilizing the mason table, but this trowel, this awesome trowel. So if I grab some, where's my bunch of tough? You're my tough chest. I need to take all of this tough out, put it in here, and I also need to sort my inventory. If you noticed, I got rid of having a backpack on my back. Now I just have my, or I got rid of my backpack in my offhand. Now I just have my one singular bag on me, which is my upgraded bag. So I'm going to drop a bunch of this random stuff in here that I don't need other than my bedroll. That I will need. And my torches I'll probably need as well, along with my pickaxe and maybe a building one. I'm not certain. So let me grab the rest of the tough. And then I'm going to grab a whole bunch of tough from in here. Now, sort the inventory. Sort the inventory. Now, if I come over here to the mason table, let's say I want this tough to be... what's a good variant of tough? Eroded tough. And then this one's going to be... Let's go with the... Tiny tough bricks. There a weathered tough. I like the weathered tough. And then pretty sure there's a sanded tough. I'm not certain. I could have sworn there was one. I still have yet to do the research into Mr. Beardstone's stuff to find out exactly what he's using. Or, oh, there's the sanded tough. Let's go ahead and do another one of the sanded tough and another one of the weathered tough. Go with it. All right, so now if I take this trowel, holding it in my hand, if I right click, it'll just place a random block out of what is in my hotbar. So you see it does the random blocks for me. So that will help with getting the texturized look for the walls. So I'm going to finish off this wall real quick. And hopefully be done, or once I finish off this wall, I will show you guys what it looks like from a distance and up close, because personally I think it's going to look good because it adds all that extra texture in there on its own. So I'm going to get working on that, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, so that wall is done. Now you see it did add that texture like I wanted to. It's kind of a little more randomized than I would have probably gone with, but I think it'll look better once we actually get the Windows input. So if I take out my pickaxe, I know the window structure that I want to do. I want one about, what's that? 3 blocks off. Technically, it'll be 4 blocks on the outside, but so yeah, 4 from the corner piece. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, I think I'm gonna make them 4 blocks wide, and then they'll come up to a peak. These outer ones are gonna be a little bit taller. I am actually going to inlay the glass behind it so that it adds that, so I can add that. Can you go away, dude? Seriously. I don't have my axe on me, do I? No, I don't. I guess you're gonna get left alone because you walked out. And then this way, you know, I can just add that extra bit of texture to them. So that window there will be like that. And then I'll probably have a bigger, more massive one in the middle. But I'll inlay the windows. The glass will be behind it so that it is like, looks more deep and like in depth, I guess you could say. So I'll be using like the framed blocks for that to fill in that little loop area, or that little itty bitty area. So these windows, I think I want 2 more windows here on the side that are going to be a little taller. Might do a little thinner than 4 blocks, like maybe 3, but I know they're going to be a little taller. So if we go over here, go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in, so it'll be the 5th block, and then come to this side and go 1, 2, 3, 4, so the 5th block. What would that leave us with? Just one massive window there on the side, which I mean, wouldn't look bad. So if I were to climb up into this like I want to, do that so I can get up a little higher. So now I need to put another block here. I can jump up there, get rid of this block. Then I'll have to get rid of this block as well. But how much further over do I need to go? 1, 2. So here that is. So go ahead and get rid of all the way up there, and then these ones, and then I'll break out the blocks below me, and you guys will get to see the massive window structure that I'm speaking of. That should be the window. Okay, so then with that, we're going to have our 3 windows on this side, evenly spaced out. I think it'll look good for this side, especially from a distance. Then there will be more windows on the front, and everything, you know, will just be interconnected with each other. So I'm going to see if I have any sand. I might. Ooh, you're pretty. I like that terrapin. I might not actually possess any sand, but getting sand is not a hard thing to do because I do have this gravel. And I do believe if I take gravel, I should be able to... Nope, not smooth sandstone. I just want straight sand. Straight up sand. Why you do this? There's the sand. Yeah, if I throw gravel into crushing wheels, I'll get sand, clay, and flint as well. But I'm guaranteed to get sand. So if I open my backpack, I should have some crushing wheels. Honestly, they might be near me. Let me check these chests because they might be in them. They're not in there. They're not in there. Crushing wheels, where art thou? All right, I'm gonna get some crushing wheels set up so that I can actually turn some of this gravel into sand. And I'll see you guys once that sand is smelted down into actual glass that is usable for me. I'm pretty sure it's actually on my train. The train that is going to be no more here in a little while. I don't know why I said while like that, but this train is going to be no more. Go to the other side. No, I threw a bunch of here. Oh, there's my glue. So it's going to be a hard negative on the crushing wheels over here. I know I have them. You guys know I have them because I've utilized them already. All right, I'm going to go find my crushing wheels, get this glass smelted up, and actually get these windows in place. So I will see you guys in a minute. All right, so I found my crushing wheels. Lo and behold, they were on me. They were in my backpack, of course. But I do have some frame blocks laid out, and I went with the oak barred glass with the chipped mod because I kind of like how that looks through that. So now all I really need to do is get this front set up and going and do both sides of the front and then the back and then that other side as well, which will probably mirror the windows on this side with that side. I'm not certain yet, but that's probably what I'm looking at doing. But for now, I need to just dump a bunch of stuff that's in my bag off here because I don't need it. That stuff, I don't need that stuff. So I'll go ahead and sort my inventory. That can go back in my backpack. And then that will go into my backpack as well. Okay. So now we just take all the funny looking tuff that we have, which is just that. I mean, I have a decent amount of sanded tuff left. So now we just work on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and get this front laid out and probably get the back done as well. And I'll see you guys as soon as those two sides are done. All right, so I have yet to throw in any of the windows on the front or the sides, but as you see, I did get the water wheel up there spinning. Now I'm probably going to change the layout of the blocks in front of it, mostly because I want it to look like it's still somewhat buried and not obviously a water wheel. But yeah, so I'm probably going to end up changing that in there. I haven't gotten any of the other textures on the outside, like doors, windows, anything like that, but I did fully wrap the entire building. So now I can either go one of two ways. I can either take my time and make a whole bunch of drawers and whatnot, which will probably be what I wind up doing now, since I have all of that set out and, done. Put that in there and throw that. Need that. Oh, I already have a good axe. I'll put you away for now. Just you guys don't let me forget that my good axe is in this chest, okay? Don't let me forget that. Oh, I also need to get that out of my offhand. And now I need to into what to make. Not chests, drawers. Drawers. Sophisticated drawers. So I could do oak drawers. I don't think there's a fir drawer, which is kind of upsetting, but it is what it is. But I mean, I have birch, I have jungle, I have like all that wood that I could utilize for it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just a little bit of a bummer. So first we need to see, do I want to do single drawers or do I want to do 4x? I think I'm going to do single drawers, so I need a bunch of chests, which looks like fur chest is not sadly an option to make, but it does look like that's rather simple in it of its own. So that, and then I also need to make the trim, so I'll throw that trim in there. I also need to make a drawer controller and a drawer controller slave. Now I might be able to make, there's the drawer. I might be able to make the drawer controller. What am I missing? Okay. Can I make that? No. I don't have any of that. So I will need to make a quick trip to the nether. I think I might have some in my inventory, not in my inventory, but over in my house. I might have some nether quartz over there. Possible. I'm just going to have to waddle my happy little butt on over there to go check that out. Let's see. What else is there to do? Obviously, if I need to, I can make a trip into the Nether. That's not that big of a deal. Like, personally, I think that warehouse looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's definitely a big building comparative to what I usually make. I don't usually make big buildings, but that's okay. So let's check in the... Do I have any nether quartz? Nether quartz. Where art thou, nether quartz? I think I actually may have utilized all of it. Let me backpack, and yeah, looks like I did in fact utilize all of my nether quartz, which that's a bummer. Okay, then let's actually grab that birch that I have in there, because I can utilize that birch real quick to make chests. So that 8 chests, 11 chests. Utilize that 11 or those 11 chests to make what I need to make. But let's go ahead and make as many chests as I can out of that. 7 more of those, and then the dark oak I'm going to go ahead and turn into planks as well, and utilize that to make as many chests as I possibly can, because I am going to need a lot of chests. So there we go. We have 29 dark oak chests. We have 7 spruce chests, and wherever the birch chests went, we have 11 birch chests. So that is a decent amount of chests that I'll be able to make. So I think I'm going to do oak trim for the chests. So let me go ahead and eat something, run to the nether real quick, grab that nether quartz that I need. I should actually have the other parts of what I need in here. Not in there. In here, yes. Need a bunch of redstone. I need to make redstone comparators. I mean, it is relatively simple to make, but I also need to make a bunch of stone torches. So let's go ahead and make 28. That'll work. All right, now I'm gonna head my way into the nether, get that nether quartz, finish up making those comparators, and then we will be off with the races to go and actually start setting up the little storage contraption idea that I have going on in my noggin. So I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys. So I have emptied out my backpack for the most part of resources that I don't really care about. Then I've also gotten all of this train actually, like, I could tear down the chests. They're empty, but my main issue right now, I'll show you in a second. You might have caught a quick glimpse of it. But my main issue that I'm facing currently has to do with the fact that I have way too much cobblestone. I have way too much of a lot of things, but I don't really have anywhere to store it. I mean, obviously I have somewhere to store it. I'm building a warehouse. But what I mean by that is I need to get upgrades. I need to upgrade my warehouse's capabilities. I need to upgrade my storage units. I need to get some emerald upgrades. So I'm going to have to go and trade with some villagers off camera, gain up as much. I'm going to do it off camera because that is a lot of annoying stuff to have to sit there and watch. But yeah, so all of the chests are gone from that, and I'll show you here what I mean. So this is my normal cobblestone, right? Right, this is my normal cobblestone. You think, okay, yeah, I got 6, 8 of cobblestone. Okay, that's cool. Cool. We go in here. We got my woods and whatnot, variants and whatnot. But then nothing. You see all my ores I have facing the front. They're important. And then you get into this one. Look at all of that cobblestone. Almost all of it is full. There's a couple that aren't. But almost all of that is full. So that's another 8, 9 right there. And then, no, that's 20. That's 10, 11. And then this should be 4. Yeah, that's 4. So 8 and 4, 8 and 10 is 18. So 19. And then I've also got all of these full, which is another 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 29 boxes full of just cobblestone, straight cobblestone, which that's an issue. And if this warehouse is going to be able to hold everything that I want it to hold, all of my ores, all of my resources, like, because I do plan on, actually making an area that, like, on the other side of this, I plan on making an actual uh resource generator. So, like, brass, copper, things like that. I have to have that not. I don't have to have this all not full of cobblestone, especially if I'm going to be bringing a bunch of wood over and different woods and whatnot. I have to have this area not jam-packed full of just a bunch of crud. So I have to do some off-camera trading with my villagers over at the original village that I first spawned in or near. You'll see on the map if I zoom out, it's up there. If I go up here, I can trade with these guys. No big deal. I have a waystone set there, so I can waystone up there and waystone back. Not a big deal. Get a bunch of emeralds, do my thing. But for now, that is, I'm going to have to call it for tonight. Not for the episode, just for recording tonight, because it is 2:22 a.m. and it's way past my bedtime. I got to go sleep. So when I get back into this, probably tomorrow, some point tomorrow night, that's when I'll get back in on my own and go, talk to the villagers, get a bunch of emeralds from them, get a whole bunch of stuff that I need to. Yeah, better run or die. One of the two. Oh, another one. Hey. So I still have to empty out all of these chests. So if that tells you anything, there's a lot of stuff that I still have to put into this warehouse. But I mean, that is the biggest building that I have in this world so far. Now, granted, it does need a little more texture. Did I, man? Oh, that's right, because I used those blocks across the top. I forgot about that. This is the biggest one. I do need to add more windows to the other side because I do like the windows on it. Don't mind the trees, just flying through those. But I do need to definitely get a little more texture on here. Get the thing set up. Don't mind my windmill. Get the thing set up for actually dropping stuff off over here and then actually building the resource generator over here. So, like I said, when I get back in here tomorrow, I am going to go to the villagers, start some trading, do some trading, gain as many emeralds as I possibly can. And I'll just trade with the Fletcher, more than likely. That's the best way to get emeralds. And I still need to figure out why this thing is not pumping enough lava to these guys. As soon as I get over here, they instantly start getting lava pumped to them, but they're in claimed and force-loaded chunks. So why are they struggling to get lava pumped to them? There shouldn't be any reason that this lava pump is not holding up to standards of pumping the lava. Because I have... Hold on. What would happen if I take out my ranch and say bye-bye? That gonna alter that at all? Is that gonna allow this to pump lava quicker? I need to look at my stressometer. Yeah, this thing. 772,608 SU. That's pretty bad. That's a low. Or my network stress is low currently. Pretty good, because I don't have these things maxed out. These are only a level 9 boiler. I can get more heat and more water to them and make them bigger and make them better, but I am just procrastinating to not have to stop recording, but I need to. I'm going to. Take one more good look at my building here. I love it. And then, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and log off for the night. We'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys. So I did a decent bit of trading. See, I have one of the storage upgrades left. That is 4 of them are in my cobblestone, leaving me with 64.7 thousand according to above me, but according to the drawer, 64.8 thousand, along with 11,000 dirt, 17,000 cobbled deep slate. And I went ahead and threw some upgrades into these as well so that they can hold more, along with the trees so that wood can hold more. As you see, it's currently at 1,162. So I need to actually go ahead and tear this whole thing down so that I can utilize it to make a train for connecting back and forth to my little area for the actual trees. So I need to break this up. I also need to pick up there should be a train station on the way to my village colony thing that has that I have not that I have that I need to pick up while I'm on my trip. So that way, oop, that's not what I break. Well, I can fix it. Let me get oop. Oh. Actually use an axe one. Forgot about that. But I'm gonna get to work in. I've got somewhat of an idea of what I want to do for the train. Now, probably not gonna be a whole lot right now because I'm not sure exactly what carriages I want to do for it. So I could work on just building the actual main part of the train. If I have my train station, I don't have it on me. Should be in. If we come here and break that, place the train station there, and we'll put it there. That should allow me to create a new train. Take the two that I have, snap that down. That's not what. Oh, there was one that I wanted, but sleep real quick. Try to figure this out. 'Cause obviously, I want to build some sort of a train to be able to move back and forth between the two areas. So comically large, what that one is. I know there's a way to do it, but that's it. Oh, okay. Oh, like that. Freight, passenger, archer, large. Ooh, I like that, but that's only compatible with standard. Like none of these are compatible with large, so need it to be compatible with. Oh, that would have been sick. Sextuple axle. That is insane looking. Looks like just the standard style. Just these two are compatible, so I guess I'll go with that one for the front. Hey, that is not what I said to do. Uh, go. Oh. So now how do I pick one of those ones? Those are the standards. Single axle, double axle. I don't think any of these are actually compatible. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, none of the triple axles are. So it looks like the only way that I'm able to go is standard. I'll put that one back there, and then I'll hop back here. Say the locomotive's gonna be that long with comically large wheel on the back. Why not? All right, so I have my cobbled deep slate. I could use that for the base, which, yeah, I might use that for the base because I kind of like the way that it looks. Dark and whatnot, so go ahead and dig that out. I'm just gonna work on getting this set up. I'll do a nice little time lapse for you guys so you can see me getting the train for the most part set up. So with a little time lapse. All right, guys. So now with the finishing touches of this placard to look like a light, go ahead and glue that on. And if we come over here and we hit assemble train, too many bogies attached to tree. Resolve this entry. Hold on. Create figure gameplay trains. Max bogey count. Maximum amount of bogies assembled as a single train is 1 or 20. Huh. Train stats, train acceleration. Yeah. Powered train stats. Okay. All right, so that I'm not going to be able to alter. So it looks like I'm going to have to pull out this bogey back here. I put this bogey in the back to try to alleviate some of the swing that it had going on. So that is resolved now. So let's go ahead and if you guys have a name suggestion for this train, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully we'll be able to not leave anything behind when we take off from this area. Oh, we left something behind already. Of course, we would leave the smokestack behind. Go ahead and climb up there. See what we can do to alleviate the smokestack not wanting to be attached to anything. There we go. Grab the boiler, put that back. Should all be glued together now. I didn't break that glue. So, attach. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Go ahead and hop on in our train. Shut that door. Turn that on. Hit F5. See what happened. It's still not attached. We did attach that piece like we wanted, so it's still there. What is going on here? Because I need this smokestack, obviously, to be attached to my train, because what is a train without a smokestack? All right, assemble train. Look, that's all glued. Okay, that is attached there and there now. So if we slap those back in, maybe this will work. Let's see. Go ahead and hop in. Now, I did have some inspiration for this. It was actually a toy train that I found on Google. I will show that image here on screen now. Now let's go ahead and hop inside of our train and see what happens. Smokestack go with, smokestack stay behind. Why smokestack stay behind? I mean, it's a cool looking train. It's awful long, but I want my smokestack. I need my smokestack. Why are you not attaching? Don't understand these things. Why is your smokestack not attaching to it? Disassemble train. Now, if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. Got rid of that. Cool. Smokestack all the way to the base. There. Now smokestack is attached, oops, to the base of the train. Now we need to see, is it going to actually stay and work? Because this is going to be a massive pain in my backside if it doesn't. Now let's assemble it. Probably see if I can take a quick nap. Can I? Okay, let's take a quick nap. And apparently I'm running at 60 FPS. And it is 12:01 a.m. I don't know where those stats came from, but I don't like it. Come on, smokestack. Why? Smokestack's still staying behind. And I don't get why. I don't understand why this smokestack is being such a... Why are you doing this to me, smokestack? Just want this to work. Okay, let's try this again. Disassemble train. Break that block. Okay. I don't know what I just broke, but I broke something. See, now it's saying that the blocks must be... Oh, because I took that block out. Oops. That's not the one I meant to take out. I meant to take out that one. Take that back out. One more time. Throw that back where it goes. Put that back. Glue from up there to that block. Reattach that. Reattach those. And hope that it works. I'm going to leave that there for now because who knows? I might have to climb back up there even though I can't climb that. All right, here goes nothing. Smokestack is staying behind still. I don't understand these things. Really though, if you have a suggestion for a name, leave it in the comments. I still have to name the village. or my colony. I do have a name suggestion for that. That won't be happening this episode, but it will be happening in the next one for sure, because the next one we will actually be working with the colony. So yeah, see, it's showing glue there, but it's nope, not attaching to what I want it to attach to. Okay, now you're showing you attached to that, and then go ahead and attach it to that as well. Hope this works. Just want my smokestack. If I have to go without a smokestack on this train is going to look ridiculous. Probably already does, but still no. I'm going to take a little bit, try to figure out what the heck is going on with this thing and get it connected properly. All right, so where I wanted to put the smokestack apparently wasn't good enough, so out in the front it is. As you see, I'll go ahead and go in free cam so you can see a little better. You see it's out there in the front now, but I mean, it's a long train. I like it. As you guys probably saw, it does do something funny. So let me go there. As you'll see, when I round this corner, it likes to kick the butt out a lot. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out something to do about that, but I don't know. For now, I think I like it. I like the way that my train is. I like the way it looks. I'm going to take it over to the colony after I pick up this train station here. I'm going to take it to the colony so you guys can see the full trip over there. And then, yeah, so once I get over there, then it's done. That's the end of the episode. You know how it be. You know how it go. And I'll just have to break that away later. That. We'll go on our road again. We're going to run over some mobs here in a second. Okay. Anyway, so. Oh, there's a spider glitching with us somewhere. Down. Up this little path here. Around the bend. A nice little smoke trail behind us. So this one, I went with a steam engine style. I thought it would look nice. I mean, this isn't my best train. I've made better before, but it is what it is. I like it, and I plan to make it better eventually, do just a better style train. See, it does get a little close to that wall, so when I come through here and actually place it in, come through here and place the tunnels in, I am going to have to probably bore it out a little more. We'll hop up here. So the train comes in from this side. Now, obviously, we're going to need to be able to load it up. So I'm thinking this train will probably have to stop somewhere about here. So if I hop out, open that up, am I going to be able to get back in this train? Go ahead and run in here real quick so they don't see me. Click there. And put the station there. Now I should be able to climb back up into this train and call this episode here, guys. If you guys enjoyed watching me make this and enjoyed watching me struggle, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and just let me know what you guys thought of it. So now, wait, that's the wrong button. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. You know, it helps the channel if you've watched all the way through. It genuinely helps the channel out. So yeah, stopping there will allow my bogies or my actual stuff to connect over there for loading. So and I kinda like how that's stopped there. But I'm gonna head back to my base because I need to take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. I'll take it easy.